going on, everybody? Welcome to another show of Sports Geek. I'm Errol, your host. Man, sorry I've been away. I've been nursing a cold for the past week, still in my chest a little bit. But life's just been busy. It's been very busy, very hectic. Listen, man, I love a good car wreck more than anyone. Car wreck, train wreck. Sorry, got confused here for a minute. Train wreck. Nobody likes a good car wreck, but a good train wreck. I'll watch some crazy shows on Netflix that are just basic train wrecks just because that's my addiction. Most of you probably guys wouldn't like that show, but to me, they're entertaining. That analogy is like me watching the Yankees right now. 5 straight losses. I'm not even going to get into the June swoon. I'm not dealing with that right now. I'm just looking at the team for what it is. And to lose 5 straight, to get swept by Boston, fucking Boston. I'm a loss for words. I told you guys back in the day, if you watch a few shows back, well, probably several shows back, I said that a lot of these bad teams are not going to be bad forever. Yeah, you can have a last place team like Boston, but they have injuries. They're going to get better when players come back online and they start to play and things happen. They're going to beat you. Same thing with Toronto, right? You saw what happened when Alejandro Kirk came back off the injured list. He killed the Yankees in that Toronto series. That little dude, I swear to God, I can't stand him because he's so good. He just murders the Yankees. Well, when you have teams that are riddled with injuries, that's when the Yankees have to put their foot on their necks and press hard. Sometimes they're able to do that. A lot of times they're not. And you lose that opportunity. Then when guys come back from injury and during the season and that team gets better, now you're wondering why the Yankees playing crappy against them because they can't beat decent teams with decent players. Listen, Vladimir Guerrero is not going to be batting 250 or whatever the hell he's batting right now. Right? George Springer's not going to be batting as low as he's batting. These guys are professional ball players. They're going to come out of their slumps, right? Speaking of slumps, we'll talk about Ben Rice later. But they can't beat a last place team, right? They got swept by Boston, lost today by Detroit. So, what's the score? 7-3. I stopped watching. I couldn't. As much as I love train wrecks, I couldn't deal with it. Not anymore. 7-3, right? So let's see. Casey Mize is 3-5 with 2.63 ERA, and Ryan Weathers is 3-6. Lasted 1.2 innings. I mean, something's got to change. Something's got to change. And the thing is, as a Yankee fan, I don't know what can change. What's going to change? We've got automatic out Austin Wells. This guy, he kills a lot of mosquitoes and flies with his bat, but he's certainly hell not crushing the baseball, right? What can we actually do to make the team better? Because as a fan, all I see year after year is certain holes that need to be addressed do not get addressed. For example, DJ LeMahieu was injured. They said, let's give Peraza a chance. When LeMahieu comes back, they'll platoon. Those guys are horrible together. They knew they had a hole at third base going in the year before the offseason. Didn't fix it. Wanted Peraza. Finally got rid of him, packed him up to the Angels, and got Ryan McMahon. Now, they all know Ryan McMahon is not a good hitter. He's never been a good hitter. As a matter of fact, let me look this up before I talk shit. Baseball reference. Let me see here. Ryan McMahon. All right. 2017 to 2026. Ryan McMahon is a career 237 batting average player. Right? Let's see. Has he ever had a good year where he hit above 220? 2021, 254. 2022, 246. 2023, 240. 2024, 242. 2025, 214. So it was a downward trend after 2021. But he's never, and he had 23 home runs. He's never really been that kind of hitter. Great defensively, and I get it. Maybe what other teams were asking for was maybe too much at the time for the Yankees to swallow, and I don't blame them. But, you notice you got a hole. You wait till the middle of the trade deadline to get somebody who you're going to pay a lot to get someone, even like Ryan McMahon, which they gave away a lot to get him, and take that contract with him as well, right? Same thing. They knew they had a problem at catcher in the offseason. They knew they needed to get a right-handed bat that's a catcher because they had 3 lefty catchers. What they do? They didn't do dick. They didn't do anything. And now you wonder why Austin Wells is playing the way Austin Wells is playing. Okay, I get it. He was hurt or had a concussion or whatever's going on with his neck or headaches or whatever's happening. But you can't build a team like this. Like, I get it that analytics is saying that if you hit a lot of home runs, you'll win games in the postseason. The problem is you have to get to the postseason. You have to get there first. The few weeks before they went on this losing streak where the Yankees were hitting and getting on base, listen, I was like a kid in a candy store. Baseball is different for me. I was watching the Yankees in 95, 96, well, before that, but I was watching them in the late 80s when they were like losing a lot. And in the like 95 is when they started getting hitters. I think Buck Showalter was managing them, and I think Don Manley retired the year after that. And that's when they went to the World Series, right? So, but these guys, I remember as a kid, the Yankees had 3 or 4 guys that were hitting like 300. And at least 2 or 3 guys in the lineup can put the ball out in the seats, right? Those days are gone. Now you got guys that are like hitting 220, 250, and they're considered gods. How? That's all. Like, people like are saying trade Jazz. Now, Jazz Chisholm is a talented player. He's got his ways. I don't agree with all of his ways. He's got some skills. But if you trade Jazz, who are you getting for him? Who's out there that you're picking up for Jazz Chisholm? He's a really, really good second baseman. Hasn't had a good year defensively, but he's good. Who are we getting for him? We're going to get Dick. So people can squash that. As for Austin Wells, yeah, automatic out needs to go. Automatic out cannot play anymore on the team. He's a liability, for one. And he's not producing. He's not producing defensively. And he's not producing offensively. I don't care how well he frames. It's not working out. They need to send him down to AAA or figure it out or, do something, but it's not working. You can't keep putting guys in the lineup that's letting your team down. Doesn't make any sense, right? So my thing is, what will the Yankees do next? What will they do? I could say they could go and spend, right? Or sorry, can't spend, really trade and pick up players at the trade deadline, but do the Yankees have the trade capital to do that? I don't think that they do. They have top prospects that they could trade, but teams are going to want those prospects for whatever rentals you're picking up. So does it make sense? I don't know. Does anybody really think the Yankees can beat the Dodgers with how they're playing now? I don't care if Aaron Judge is not there. I don't care if Giancarlo Stanton's not there. I don't care if Max Fried's not there. These guys still have even when those guys come back, there is still a problem. There is still a roster construction problem. I don't care what anybody says. It's not. These guys don't have it in them, man. And I'm the first to say it. I'd rather blow it up now. Get some good people for Aaron Judge. Don't care. We've wasted Aaron Judge's best years. It is too late. We've wasted Garrett Cole's best. It is too late. We're holding on to a dream of hopes that maybe next year. Okay, this year. No. Listen, guys. Here's the problem. Spot Track has The Yankees payroll right now, projected cash payroll at $228 million and some change. It's the second highest payroll. Active luxury tax is $163 million. So total tax owed is $337 million. Okay? They're number 2. Check this out. Want to hear something crazy? The Dodgers is the 5th highest payroll. Now you're going to go, whoa, how's this possible? Check this out. The Dodgers projected cash payroll, $270 million and change. Active tax, $251. So the total with the tax is $421, $451, $741, right? $421 million and change, right? So that puts them highest because of the tax, but they're not the highest payroll-wise. One of the second highest the Yankees are? I'm sorry, want to know who the first is? New York Mets. Projected cash payroll, $350 million. Active tax, $231, $779. Total tax, $376,056 million. It's a lot. And the Phillies are third at $303 projected cash payroll. So the Yankees are saying to themselves, how do we offload some of this cash to kind of get some good players or young players or do an overhaul? How do we do it? I guess we can wait till Judge's contract runs out. I guess we can wait till Garrett Cole's contract runs out. I don't know what they're waiting for, but there is nothing they can do right now to build, because if you look around the league, there's not a lot of guys that can hit for average. There isn't. Where's MLB? MLB.com. Right there. Let's go stats. Statcast. Where's league leaders, man? Players. I can't find this shit. I was gonna tell you like what the best batting averages are. There is a place to find it, but I can't find it. I apologize. But there's not a lot of guys hitting over 300. So if there's like, say, 10 of them, there's just 30 teams in baseball. So how are you gonna get these? How are you gonna get 4 of them on the Yankees without giving away your arm, your leg, your kidney, an eyeball, whatever you can think of? It's not gonna happen. So I don't see how even an overhaul works right now. I don't see them being able to make that many trades this year because they've got some problems. They need a catcher. So you think Minnesota is just going to give up Ryan Jeffers for a bag of peanuts, regardless if he's injured or not? They're going to want somebody good, right? A lot of teams need catching. The Baltimore Orioles are not trading Adley Rutschman to the Yankees. That's not going to happen. Much as I would love for that to happen, it's not going to happen. We need some more offense. Their starting pitching is tapped. Not sure if they forgot how to pitch. I said it before, and I hate to say it. I said we don't know what we're going to get when Garrett Cole comes back. Now, the first 2 games, he looked amazing. And I pointed that out to a lot of people, but I also said, it's still early. He's having difficulties finding the strike zone. Velocity's there. Command isn't. So whatever he's experimenting with or working on or trying to develop again, it's not working right now, man. So what do? Do you actually trade for Tarek Skubal? What's that going to cost you? I'll tell you what it'll cost you. The Dodgers are going to want George Lombard Jr. They're going to want Carlos Legrand. They're probably going to want somebody on the Major League roster that's ready, and possibly another prospect. They're going to want 4 guys for Skubal. I'm telling you right now. Because in their minds, they're saying, wait a minute, Tarek Skubal is just as good as Juan Soto, but he's just a pitcher. Look what the Padres got for Juan Soto. We need something like that. And we're not going to get rid of him unless we get it. Now, there are teams willing to pay for it. The Dodgers might give it up. The Mets might even give it up. Right? But it's which players do the Tigers really like the most on what teams have to offer. So I'm not sure what the Yankees are going to do. I think they need to fix their bullpen, but you can call up guys from the minors maybe who are doing well. Maybe they can back for the bullpen while you focus on, say, a catcher and maybe another offensive player or a starter. Right now, I don't see the Yankees going very far in the playoffs if this is how the team's going to be. Now, I know I sound doom and gloom. I am a Yankee fan, not because I got the jersey on. I just don't see it right now. I don't see it at the trade deadline, and I don't see it at the end of this year. So it's one more year where Garrett Cole and Aaron Judge getting older. So I ask you, as a Yankee fan, do you think it's worth continuing down the circus of bullshit that we see? This train wreck that's in front of us. The lies, the deceit, whatever you want to call it, the AI fakery that's going on this team. It's enough. It's enough. If these guys were younger, if Judge was younger, Cole was younger, yeah, okay, fine. Let's stick with it. But the Yankees have in their minds and their mentality, and I don't know what's in their minds, it's just my opinion. I could be wrong. When those guys were younger, I believe this is probably what they said to themselves. Oh, we didn't win this year, we'll get it next year. Then next year comes, oh, we can do this year, we'll get it next year. Because they were younger. We can do it this year. And that mentality led to this. Now these guys are getting old. And I don't see anything changing. Their rookies are getting older. Ben Rice is 20-7. He's not 25. He's not 24. He's old. He's getting older. Next year he's 28. Do the math. So he's in a slump right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that. And out of everybody who's not hitting and not performing over the past 5 games, Anthony Volpe is batting .252, which is all I want Anthony Volpe to do when they call him up. I can't even yell at that guy because he's actually performing well. Still sucks defensively. His arm is not a shortstop's arm. Like, he's throwing stuff in the dirt all the time. Did it tonight. Again, Goldschmidt had to pick it. I don't know. Jazz got injured tonight. Got taken off the field. Jason Dominguez elbowed him. Clotheslined him like it was a wrestling match. And Jazz went down. So he got hit in his lower head last week, the top head this week, a helmet to the knee the play before. I don't know what's up with Jazz. He doesn't have any luck. So who knows if he'll be in the lineup tomorrow, right? And they're slumping. So, like I said, shenanigans, straight shenanigans. Not going to stay on too late. Just wanted to point out that they're not making a believer out of me. So, I know it's not the end of the world. I know we got plenty of season left. I'm not, blind to that. But I just don't see this team having what it takes. And then when Judge does come back, when Grisham does come back, when Giancarlo does come back, when Max Fried does come back, how quick are they going to get it going? Is it going to take them a month? Well, shit. Now you're end of July. Early August. How much time can they turn it around? So you're asking me to believe in that? Man, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the offseason. I just don't see it. I'm not trying to be a bummer. I just don't see it. They need to do something fantastic to really change my mind, and I don't see it. They don't have the prospect capital for it. So even if they get Skubal or not, they still need. Even if you get Tarek Skubal, they still need more. They need a catcher. They need another big bat in the lineup. I don't see it. So with that said, I'm out. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. The next show will probably be this weekend. Definitely be this weekend. I'm going to try and put some trades together and see who's out there, what we could probably pick up, and offer some suggestions as to what would be a nice pick for the Yankees, and see how that turns out. Guys, thank you for watching. Have a good night. I know it's not a doom and gloom, but I'm just being honest. Just my opinion. Peace out.